Hello again everybody, and a very warm welcome back to the channel. Today we're once again back in the Miltech Simulations CH47D for Microsoft Flight Simulator, the mighty Chinook, and we're doing another mission, the embassy evacuation exercise down in the Middle East here in the Miltech Simulations Camp Resilience and the nearby training grounds. So hit like, hit subscribe, share your thoughts down below, and throughout the video we're going to dive into some of the latest features to the new update for the CH47D, including the dusty liveries. So, here we are. Version 1.0.2, released the 21st of March 2024. They've adjusted the downwash effects, they've changed some of the switch gear. The APU generator switch is now a bit of a spring-loaded test position, and a load of other fixes as well, including some tweaks to the sceneries included, like new buildings to RAF Odium, and some new dusty liveries as well, which is one of which we are in today for this video. They've also improved the rotor blade animations and changed the aero GPS positioning. So we dive into the cockpit. We can now have the option to mount it where it was originally, down on the center console, or on the glare shield, which is a perfect location for it. And as you can see, we've got some dusty, dirty liveries, and going to use the beautiful night vision textures today too. So we're going to go to mission, Mil Exercise Embassy Evacuation, and there it is. Squadron stationed at Camp Resilience Army Base in Jordan is preparing for military exercise simulating the rescue of trapped personnel from a mock-up embassy at Camp Resilience training grounds. The squadron will provide air transport for a special operations team from the base to the training grounds, and we'll need to maintain radio contact with ground control for coordination and anticipate potential in-flight adjustments due to simulated hostile activity. Target distance 25 nautical miles, estimated duration 30 minutes. So we're going to go direct to the training grounds, US 03, and we're just going to go direct to. And we'll get rid of the tongue because we don't need that as well. So we're just going to fly pretty much like this. Power brakes are off, we've done all the rest of it, power steering's locked. CS1 and 2 are caution and advisory, but we'll keep an eye on those. We'll just start to taxi the helicopter forwards. Got brake test. Get the Toby eye tracker fired up. And this camp that we're at the minute, Camp Resilience, is one of the ones that is included in the package that when you purchase the Miltech Simulations CH47D, and it's quite good because it means that you're venturing to different parts of the world that you may not have otherwise actually bothered going to, which is quite neat. Rightio. Away we go. Let's lift her off. And I'm still really trying to kind of learn this helicopter. And I know there was a chap who left me a comment the other day on the channel on another video actually about the CH47D. Oh, look at that silhouette over there, that shadow, amazing. Which offered a number of different tips, like making very small adjustments to movements when in or trying to achieve hover, that sort of thing. And yeah, certainly very useful tips indeed. So, with this, thankfully we're in a fast helicopter. We want to maintain kind of visual with the ground and work our way towards those training grounds. There should be a simulated embassy there that we can land in and kind of, you know, simulate rescuing people from before returning back to base. So with that in mind, it should really be about 10 minutes each way. While we're making our way though, we can talk about version 1.1.0, and this is going to be a major update for this helicopter planned in the first or second week of April, and it all comes into play with the new sim update which is coming, which I think is sim update 15 if I'm not mistaken. In effect, that's going to allow for tandem rotor support, and Miltech Simulations have been working at improving and updating the helicopter so that they can support that ASAP upon its release. So the new native tandem flight model for this helicopter will be updated in the first or second week of April in that massive 1.1.0 release that we can look forward to. They're also going to have a new native engine model with accurate torque readings within that update, and ECL ground position now limits the RPM of the engines and the rotors as per the real helicopter documentation. We're pretty much chasing our shadow here actually, just over that suction holder of the EFB there. Autopilot system will then be enabled, and the torque gauge will behave closer to the real thing as well, and that's all in this update that's coming soon, version 1.1. They're going to also improve some of the sound triggers and change some of the sound filtering with like an experimental mode, and optional animated co-pilot visible in the cockpit, which is already in this, and the addition of some other optional accessories like antenna skis, engine sand filters, and remove before flight tags. They're also going to then allow complex GPS system support like the GTN 750, and they're going to make a couple of corrections and edits to checklists too. Mind the old pylons. So when that version 1.1.0 release comes, it's going to be very exciting. It's actually going to be quite an important, quite key update with that new tandem rotor support in the sim. And it's going to be really exciting to see how that is going to interact in the sim with a helicopter like this. But let me know what you think. Share your own thoughts about that as well in the comments section down below. You know, I do try and read as many as I can and reply to the ones that I do read, and actually try to aim to read all of them usually. Alrighty, so training grounds are coming up. Let's start slowing the helicopter down. It may well be this large building right in front of us as well, in fact. I think it might be. Looks like a compound, doesn't it? The edge of a little airbase. So, get it plonked in. Okay, we're clear of that, just about. And brakes. So while they're doing their thing then, you can see the new helicopter pilot and co-pilot avatars. And one of the bits of feedback that they had actually was, why have we got default sort of pilots in the helicopters when it's clearly a military aircraft? So they've done that, they've taken that kind of feedback on board as well really nicely and worked to improve the package quite a bit. I'm going to try and take off from the outside this time as we head back towards base. Very conscious I have the wall next to me, and not too far in front of the helicopter either. So, clear of the fence. Let's get back towards the sun as we clear the compound. She's away, we're clear. Let's rock and roll. Cruise gauge right at the edge of the amber today, and this time I think we'll just go up. Maybe take a little bit of altitude up as well, get away from that ground somewhat. Vision is time and all that. And we'll chase the sunset back towards Camp Brazilian Army Base in Jordan. Not far to go. We're chasing the sun hard at the moment, and it's about to just dip behind the horizon, which will mean things will get dark very quickly. But what it is allowing us to do is actually really appreciate some of the night vision textures in the helicopter. I do wish MSFS had the ability to activate like a night vision mode so that we could see the world around us outside the aircraft as if we had a night vision headset or set of goggles on. I think that would change the experience quite drastically with products like this, add-ons like this, because they are really good fun. It's fantastic, it's enjoyable, it's something different as well, and they offer you with all these little extra sceneries and missions and things a different experience than one that we might otherwise have picked. So really, really good fun. Alrighty. Almost in complete darkness here. Back at base. Yep, steering lock is engaged. Down. Happy days. So we'll park next to this this wacka wacka there. For a little replay then. See the little winch hook underneath. A little bit nose high. I just dropped the nose, but with a little bit of momentum before we touch down there. I'm happy with that. Haven't done many landings in the Chinook, and it's something that I'm trying to improve on all the time. And if you're in the back on the ramp, or on the edge of the ramp, I should say, this would be your view. See the fence, and you're dreaming of the oil in the bag meal from the mess that you're about to receive. Look at that sunset. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Another mission in the mighty CH47D for Microsoft Flight Simulator, thanks to Miltech Simulations. hit like, hit subscribe, share your thoughts as well, and anything that you've been doing in the Chinook, share them down below. And hopefully we'll see you in a live stream in the very near future. But in the meantime, as always, as we replay our parking, I'll see you in a live stream very soon. Thanks for watching. Take care.